So you must have gone through the video about PMA, the Pune Management Association, which was established in 1977 by all the great industrialists like late Padma Bhushan, Kirloskar sir, the Kalyani Group, Dr. Kalyani, and many such great personalities. So PMA has organized a series of awareness, you can say, like awareness of different career opportunities available in the market. So this is, you can say, a series of career guidance which has been organized by PMA, and it will be conducted in the form of webinars, and it has been started since like few days back, couple of days back, and we have completed with the sessions of career in commerce, career in dentistry, and today we have wonderful session. As you can see on the screen, it's career in design, and same way there will be upcoming sessions.
Swapnil, you are mute.
Yeah, sorry. So career in psychology on 20th of April, career in Ayurveda on 21st of April, career in mathematics, those who love numbers, for them it's on 22nd April, then career in advertising on 27th of April, and career in finance on 28th of April. And there is a very wonderful session, like since now Corona is over, so we can meet one-to-one. So we are also organizing one-to-one career counseling sessions on 29th of April at Shivaji Nagar. Location will be shared, and all these sessions are available on like our PMA website, and these recorded sessions are also available, and forthcoming session, the schedule for those is also available on our PMA website. Okay, so I think we should move to today's session, and it is said that design is an intelligence made visual, and a visual speaks 1,000 words and louder than words. So based on this, today we have a beautiful session, career counseling or career opportunities in design. Okay, and I would like to give you a small brief about myself. So myself, Swapnil Oswal, a member of PMA, Career Guidance Series, and I myself is a founder of Design Maniac, which is a designing institute and a designing, you can say, studio. And also I am a internationally certified DMIT career counselor. So working on these grounds since last 6 to 7 years in career counseling, and especially in the design domain. So now coming to the speaker of today. So it's Mr. Parag Ainchwar, who is co-founder of Cluster One Creative Solutions Private Limited. And he is, you must have heard about entrepreneur, but he is known in the industry as designpreneur. By qualification, he is an architect and also a product designer. In all, he has a 25 years of extensive experience in the industry. He is an alumni of NID, National Institute of Design, Ahmedabad. He is also a jury member for various institutions, and like a great honor, like for him, recently he was awarded, his company was awarded with Global Excellence Award. So introducing you, Mr. Parag Ainchwar, who will be taking forward this session and giving you insights on career in design. So over to you, Mr. Parag, and I welcome you on behalf of PMA and all other dignitaries and all the participants. Thank you very much, Mr. Parag, for joining in.
Thank you, Swapnil. That was a nice and short introduction of me.
Thank you. Thank you.
Anyway, to start with, I think I'll share my presentation. It will be a short and crisp presentation. So yeah. So basically, it's a career guidance series by PMA, Pune Management Association. To start with, first thing will be like, what do you mean by career? What is a career? I mean, is this the age to really decide on the career which will go for a longer way? It's basically an occupation undertaken for a significant period, right? So suppose nowadays it's changing. I mean, if people who are in IT, they must have done engineering, BSc, mathematics, different field, from various fields, they are getting into IT. Or you must, if you've seen the Three Idiots, you know, the career is basically whatever you love, you should be in that profession. If you don't love that and do something else, you won't be successful in your profession or maybe in your career. So giving that example, I mean, I've seen people turning photographer after maybe 10 years of the job, or maybe 15 years of the job, people turning chefs. So what happened when they selected their career? Whether they were forced, or they didn't know their likings, or they were not mature enough to understand their likings or their inclination. So that means if your inclination is not known, then you are losing your lot of precious time, right? So if your inclination is towards photography and you're doing mechanical engineering, I mean, you're wasting your time. Maybe after a few years, or maybe after maybe in midway, you think you are not meant for that particular career. You need to change, or you want to change. And people are doing that, and acceptance is there in the market currently. So that's what, if you want to select the career, I think career guidance is must. And you need to understand yourself first. You need to search within what you really want to do in life, right? So why do you need to select the career? What is the aim to select the career? Is it for money? Is it for passion, interest? Is it for living? Is it for satisfaction? Why do you want to select the career? If I talk about money, then design is not your career. I mean, you are not into proper better career. You won't be earning much more money what you're looking for. If you're looking for passion and interest, yes, that can be the point where you think money is not the main concern. Main concern is my passion, my interest. I can really do good because I'm doing what interests me. If you're thinking of living, that can be managed in any career, right? Only your expectation should be low, or maybe expectation should match what you think of. And for satisfaction, design field really gives you satisfaction that you're really looking for. It's not a mundane job. Every day you can really work on a different project, or maybe a new thing coming up every month, or maybe 15 days. And if you are multitasking, then I don't know, then you have a lot to learn and lot to do also. Sky is the limit then. So if you're really looking for, as a design thing, if you're looking for a career, then I think you should have passion, interest, and you will be satisfied with what you will be doing, right? So career in design. What is the career? What basically you are designing your career. So design field is not the simple drawing, sketching field. It needs a lot of hard work, which is not seen. I mean, whatever you touch, whatever you use is designed. Somebody has designed it. Somebody has put in a lot of efforts, a lot of work behind that to reach that level, to get into production, or to get into visual lookout. I mean, if nowadays, if you are using any app, and there are a lot of effort goes in designing that app, designing the skins, designing the workflow, how to go where, what will happen when I push this button, what are needed, what are not needed. I mean, it's been said you should know where to stop rather than how much design you can do. If you know where to stop, your design will be good. Otherwise, you will be carrying a lot of things on your plate. So basically, design field can be competitive and demanding. But it's a great career path for truly passionate about art or design or creative person or someone who wants to really get into something new thing, someone who wants to invent things. And design is not just an art, not just a pencil sketching or not just a drawing. It also needs a lot of technology. A lot of technology is involved in that. A lot of new things need to be thought of when you design something. And it often plays a major role in developing your favorite things. So in design, you can start as an undergrad, also as a post-graduation person. I mean, you can do after engineering also you can do you can get into design field. You can do your post-graduation and even after 12th. My suggestion for this will be go after 12th. Because once you have developed something or once you have learned something in the graduation, it's really difficult to unlearn that. And until unless you unlearn that, you are fixed with your mindset. It's really difficult to diverge and think something else. If you know how wheel runs or how wheel rotates, then it's really difficult to think of something else, right? So suggestions, yes, if you want to get into design field, go after 12. Your mind is open. You are ready to take whatever suggestions or the teachers are giving you. So it's always better. I mean, I have seen people who has done undergrad, who has done design, who are into design after 12th as an undergrad. They are working in a very different way. They don't have the proper, they don't have the mindset of कि ये ऐसे ही होता है, इसके सिवा दूसरा नहीं होता. So yes, if someone is thinking कि मैं graduation की बात कर लूंगा, मुझे वैसे ही फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, मैं बाद में कर लूंगा, बाद में सीख लूंगा, तो नहीं होता है. So there are various design disciplines. It's like animation design, automobile design, built environment design. Every field requires different skill sets, different mindsets, different thinking level. Computational design, ceramic design is there, digital art is there. Nowadays, UI UX is there. There's a user interface and user experience design, which is coming up because of mobile, because of digital platforms. Environmental design is there. Exhibition design is there. I mean, you see, you use any product or anything, it has been designed. You watch any movie, you watch any leaflets, you watch any signboards, anything. Interior products, textiles, what you wear, web design. There are numerous design fields are there where you can specialize into that field. You have those specializations available in a lot of institutes, so you can select as per your inclination. I'll give you a few examples. I'll show you a few examples in this. It's like automobile design. What is automobile design? I mean, its face is changing, right? If nowadays there are battery operated EVs are there, electric vehicles. So a lot of requirement of petrol vehicles or diesel vehicles are gone. You don't need to have a ventilators in the grills in the front. So just because the car used to look like that, we need to get into similar semantics of the car. So that's why it's not a new, it's giving you the same shape, same similar, what do you call, forms. But still, if you are designing something new, then with new technology or new product, which is not there in the market completely, that will have different semantics. You need to start from the semantics. ये दिखेगा कैसे, इसको यूज करना समझ में आएगा क्या लोगों को, कैसे यूज करना है. So that's automobile design. If you talk about product design, is similar. I mean, few examples of product design. I mean, all these are new products. Look at this right-hand side grater. Have you seen this type? Or you've seen similar round ones or hexagonal one, which is used in your kitchen, right? The brushes. I mean, you need to think of a need. You need to think of how people are going to use it. You need to think of whether people will accept that product or not, and whether that product is really needed by people. And the product cost is also important. The manufacturing technology is to be important. So it's not just the working principle of physics of it. So you need to think of how it's going to get manufactured, what is the volume required for manufacturing. Each technology, manufacturing technologies give different volume. So that's another aspect of design. You need to really think on the concept of it. So that's how product design works. Talk about furniture design. मैंने काफी सुना इंटीरियर डिजाइन इज मच इजियर और गूगल काफी हेल्प कर देता है वैसे भी. So even in furniture, if you really think of furniture as a furniture, then you won't be doing something new. And for example, if I need to give an example of a chair, जब मैं चेयर बोलता हूँ तो आपके दिमाग में क्या आता है? चार पैर, बैठने के लिए जगह, बैक सीट, दो हैंडल. शायद अगर मैं ये सोचता तो शायद बीन बैग मार्केट में कभी नहीं आती, राइट? सो बीन बैग में कुछ भी नहीं है, जितना हमने चेयर के लिए सोचा वो कुछ भी नहीं है. सो बेसिकली चेयर इज टू रेस्ट, दैट्स इट. You want to sit for some time, you want to rest your body, so that's the place. It can be a simple platform also. Now if you see the examples on the screen, they're completely different furnitures, completely done in different way. I mean, see this, I mean, it can be formed in a different way, it can be done, converted into a different product itself, different use. So that is also an interesting field. Furniture design is a very interesting field. I mean, very few ergonomic chairs are there in the market, office chairs, because different size, different shapes, people will be sitting on it, and you cannot design one chair for everyone. Ceramic design. Now, what is ceramic design? It's not just a pottery. If you think about a dinnerware, a dinner set, what you use in the evening, or the tea sets, or the wash basins, commodes, WCs, they all fall into the ceramic design category. So that's also a vast field. A lot of new technologies in being developed in WCs. How the water flows in that, how you flush the water, how it can be clean. So yes, that's also a very nice field. Ceramic design, like if you are an artist, then there's sky is the limit. You can do anything with the ceramic thing. It's a flowing material. Now, what is digital design? Digital arts. A lot of these graffitis have been done nowadays. A lot of this advertisement, in the advertisements, you need all these digital arts. A lot of these VFX are coming into picture in films. So that's also a very different field. If you are interested in that, that's a really good field to start with. It's basically a combination of your visualization and the computer, and how good you are, how good skill you have to use digital designs. Some people who are artists who think of BFAs and MFAs, this is also a very good field, getting into digital arts, or maybe photography, or maybe videography. Again, those are different fields in the design field. So even packaging design. So it's not just pretty pictures, it's not just pretty packets what you handle. A lot of technology, a lot of thinking goes behind designing packaging. How will it be displayed on the shelves? Whether people will get attracted to that product or to that packaging. How are you going to recycle it? Whether you're really hamper the environment. So all those elements are there when you really design those products or design the packaging itself. How is going to get open? I mean, if few people must have experienced the opening of iPhone packaging. I mean, it's a completely different experience. So it looks simple. The design looks simple, but a lot of hard work goes behind designing that. A lot of hard work goes in selecting the materials, or the manufacturing part of it, the printing part of it. So that's how packaging design goes for. So those are a few examples of design fields, different design fields, different requirement of each field. So my basic thing is search within. I mean, are you really good into art? Are you really good into technology? Are you really good into creativity? And if you can combine technology and design and creativity, you can get into product design. I mean, that's a good vertical. If you are really good into art and creativity, you can get into digital designs. If you are a hands-on person, if you love to do something with the hand, get into ceramic design. So ceramic design is not just sketching, right? You need to build a product. You need to build something with your hand. You will be working on a potter's wheel. So as per your inclination, as per your interest, you can select the field. If you are good in observation, well, then you understand what is the product, how it looks. If you're good in technology, or if you want to get into technology, if you're looking for, I want to do something new, I don't want to do this. Or maybe if you have a product in your hand, few children I have seen, हाथ में कुछ दे दो, they will open it. Open करके check करना है मुझे अंदर क्या है, कैसे काम करता है, how does it work. So then those people can get into either product design, which has got everything, which you want to, which has got mechanical design projects, which has a product design production engineering ka field. It has got everything. It's a mix of it. Need to work on digital art also. You need to work on graphic part of it, how the product is going to look, what will be the graphics on the product. Nowadays every product has graphics. You have stickers even on cars, right? So that's why you need to search within कि मैं क्या हूँ, मुझे क्या आता है. मुझे सिर्फ स्केचिंग आती है इसलिए मैं डिजाइन फील्ड में जाऊंगा, ऐसा नहीं है. लॉट ऑफ टेक्नोलॉजी, लॉट ऑफ थिंकिंग, लॉट ऑफ, जो चीज सामने नहीं है वो मुझे सोचना है. जो प्रॉब्लम्स मेरे सामने नहीं है वो मुझे सोचना है कि ये प्रॉब्लम्स यहाँ आ सकता है, मैं ऐसे करूंगा तो शायद ये प्रॉब्लम आएगा. एंड फॉर एवरीथिंग, फॉर ऑल डिजाइन फील्ड, यू नीड टू कीप यूजर इन द फ्रंट, यूजर इन द मिडल. ही इज द मेन पर्सन हु इज गोइंग टू यूज इट. अगर वो यूज कर नहीं पाएगा, या उसको मैंने कुछ दे दिया और वो हैंडल नहीं कर पाएगा, उसको ये नहीं समझ में आ रहा है कि ये सीधा है कि उल्टा है, इट्स गॉन. डिजाइन इज गॉन फॉर अ टॉस. आपको कितना भी अच्छा, कितना भी सुंदर दिखने वाली चीज बना दो, कोई काम की नहीं है. सो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स व्हिच नीड टू थॉट ऑफ. अगर प्रोडक्ट डिजाइन की बात करूँ तो एक एक स्क्रू के बारे में बात करना, सोचना पड़ता है. ये स्क्रू मुझे दिखाना है कि नहीं दिखाना है, छुपाना है तो कैसे छुपाना है, और कहाँ छुपाना है जो पता नहीं चले. सो लॉट ऑफ डिटेल्स. अगर मैं बात करूं आर्किटेक्चर का, अगेन सिमिलर थिंग. आपको समझ में आनी चाहिए स्पेस क्या होती है, स्पेस कैसे यूज होती है, या स्पेस की रिक्वायरमेंट कितनी होती है. अगर मैं बेडरूम साइज का टॉयलेट बना दूं तो कोई काम का नहीं है, वेस्ट ऑफ स्पेस तो है ही है. बट इफ यू आर यूजिंग ए कमोड एंड सिटिंग ऑन इट, आपको लगेगा एक कोने में मुझे किसी ने धकेल दिया है, राइट. सो एवरीथिंग हैज प्रोपोर्शंस, एवरीथिंग हैज स्केल. आर्किटेक्चर में भी काफी टेक्नोलॉजी आ चुकी है अभी, काफी कुछ होता है. एंड इफ यू डोंट लाइक टू गो ऑन फील्ड, इफ यू डोंट वांट टू गो ऑन फील्ड, वो मिट्टी, वो धूल नहीं हो सकता है, तो डोंट गेट इनटू दैट. गेट इनटू समथिंग which is liked by you. So whenever you select any design field, any, for that matter any field, आपको वो चीजें उसमें क्या करना पड़ता है और वो चीजें पसंद है कि नहीं, वो इंपॉर्टेंट है. वो सोच के फिर उस फील्ड में जाइए. There are a lot of design institutes nowadays. These are the premier institutes which I have listed. So basically nowadays, now National Institute of Design, पहले अहमदाबाद में एक ही था, अभी 5 हो गए. IITs में there is IDC डिजाइन सेंटर्स है, काफी सारे IITs में. IIT पवई में है, दिल्ली में है, गुवाहाटी में है, अभी रुड़की में भी शुरू हो चुका है. There are a lot of NIFTs people who love fashion design या फिर accessory design, they can get into NIFT. NIFT के भी 5-6 इंस्टीट्यूट्स है ऑल ओवर इंडिया में. Then there is MIT Pune has really good product design field. ऑटोमोबाइल काफी है वहाँ पर. Then Symbiosis Institute of Design is there, where product design, visual communication, fashion design is there. Then UID Ahmedabad is there. Then Srishti School of Design Bangalore में है, पूना में भी है. But again, each institute has their own specialization. जैसे IIM में है, हर IIM में हर चीज अच्छी नहीं है. IIM अहमदाबाद में कुछ और चीज पसंद अच्छी है, IIM कलकत्ता में कुछ और चीज अच्छी है. So accordingly you need to select the institute also. बेसिकली इन सब की एग्जाम्स अक्टूबर में शुरू होती है. सो इफ यू आर इन 12th अक्टूबर से ही एग्जाम्स का फॉर्म भरना होता है. फॉर्म तभी आते हैं. इफ यू आर थिंकिंग कि नवंबर दिसंबर में, जनवरी में मैं करूंगा ये सब, तो नहीं होगा. यू नीड टू गो फॉर नेक्स्ट ईयर. एंट्रेंस एग्जाम में क्या पूछा जाता है, क्या होता है? इट्स नॉट जस्ट ड्राइंग स्किल. बेसिकली There are a lot of psychological questions, how your psychology works. There are a lot of creative questions. Engineering का कुछ part होता है. Engineering is basic physics, nothing much. Analytical questions होते हैं. Obviously common sense वाले, जो logical होने चाहिए या common sense वाले होने चाहिए, which really very important in design field. वो कहते हैं ना, काफी सारी चीजें इडियट प्रूफ डिजाइन करनी पड़ती है. मतलब इडियट को भी पता है कि ये ऐसे ही हो सकता है, इसके सिवा दूसरा ऑप्शन नहीं है उसको करने का. आई मीन एग्जांपल देना हो तो सिम कार्ड. आप सिम कार्ड एक ही तरह से डाल सकते हो फोन में. देयर इज नो अदर वे यू कैन पुट इन सिम कार्ड. तो वो कोई भी डाल सकता है. यू शुड बी इनोवेटिव. इनोवेशन का क्वेरीज होता है, समझ में आता है क्या होता है उसमें. एंड जनरल नॉलेज. जनरल नॉलेज इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट इन डिजाइन फील्ड. बिकॉज आपको नॉलेज ही नहीं होगा क्या चल रहा है मार्केट में या क्या है, क्या अवेलेबल है, तो आप नया कुछ डेवलप नहीं कर पाओगे. यू विल बी री इन्वेंटिंग द व्हील. All these questions are there in the question in the entrance exams of any design institutes for that matter. So you need to prepare with that. Future prospects. Design field तो मैंने ले लिया अभी, लेकिन आगे क्या prospects है मेरे, मुझे क्या मिलने वाला है, क्या इसका jobs available है नहीं है, क्या है. So yes, there are a lot of jobs available. Corporate jobs भी है, government jobs भी है. Lot of IT field में you have nowadays UI UX के लिए designers लगते हैं, graphic के लिए designers लगते हैं. Second option is self employment. आप अपना design studio open कर सकते हो and then give consultancy. Then another thing is you design a product, you completely new product, and you can have your own manufacturing company. You can sell that product. If you're good into that, if you think your product can be sold to any thing, it's a very good product, and you can start your own manufacturing company instead of selling the product rights. I mean, for example, if you heard about Dyson vacuum cleaners or Dyson bladeless fans, I mean, he himself is a product designer, but he started the company. Now he's world known, world over. I mean, he exports vacuum cleaner to Japan. Now, normally Japan doesn't import any these kind of products. Japan import nahi karta, but his products are imported in Japan. This signage industry which is there. So if you have seen India में wayfinding is a major issue. आपको लोगों को पूछना पड़ता है ये कहाँ है, वो कहाँ है. You cannot find your own way to reach somewhere, right? So that's also a very big industry nowadays. I mean, talk about airports, वहाँ पूछना नहीं पड़ता क्योंकि it's been designed properly. You can find your own way to reach somewhere. Otherwise, it's like a science diagram in our country. लिफ्ट को लिफ्ट लगा दो, लेवल लगा दो, या स्टेयरकेस को स्टेयरकेस लेवल कर दो, कोई फायदा नहीं है. Because you can see that it's a staircase. Issue is how to reach there. So that's another field which is coming up. New product development companies you can start, or you can join them. Nowadays, there are a lot of startups which are coming with a new product. बहुत सारे प्रोडक्ट्स नए आ रहे हैं, रिसाइकलिंग हो रहा है. जो वेस्ट है उसका क्या कर सकते हैं, उसके लिए कंपनीज डेवलप हो रही है. सो लोग नीड सोच देख रहे हैं कि मार्केट में क्या नीड है, किस चीज की रिक्वायरमेंट है, वो मैं फुलफिल करता हूँ. इफ यू हैव सीन ऑल दिस डिजिटल स्टार्टअप्स, ये सब नीड थी पहले, बट उस टाइम कुछ था नहीं, राइट. मेक माई ट्रिप देखो, या कोई एग्रीगेटर देख लो, बिग बास्केट जैसा, या फ्लिपकार्ट, अमेजॉन. व्हाट आर फ्लिपकार्ट, अमेजॉन? बेसिकली हाई एंड कुरियर कंपनीज. They don't manufacture any product. They just courier it. They just deliver the product. But they are different companies now, right? Even software companies you can start. You can start gaming companies. If you're good in games, if you know मैं game बना सकता हूँ, मैं design कर सकता हूँ, you can start gaming companies. A lot of digital games are there in the market. A lot of even tangible, intangible, बोथ दोनों तरीके से आप उसको कर सकते हो. इवन टॉयज, गेम्स, काफी सारा रिसर्च होकर आजकल गेम्स बन रहा है कि बच्चों को क्या इंप्रूव कर सकते, क्या स्किल सेट इंप्रूव कर सकते बिकॉज ऑफ गेम. मैं दो बच्चे अगर ये खेल रहे तो क्या चीज का इंप्रूवमेंट हो सकता है, कौन सी स्किल इंप्रूवमेंट हो सकती है, कॉग्निटिव स्किल्स इंप्रूवमेंट हो सकती है, मोटर स्किल्स इंप्रूवमेंट हो सकती है, लॉट ऑफ थिंग्स. सो अकॉर्डिंगली यू कैन डिजाइन. एंड देयर आर लॉट ऑफ रिसर्च एंड डेवलपमेंट कंपनीज नाउ. ईच एंड एवरी कंपनी हैज R&D labs in their company, in their factories. So that's also very good opportunities. You get to really get into new thing. किसी को शौक होता है, काफी लोगों को शौक होता है मुझे पेटेंट लेना है, मैंने कुछ नया बनाना है. So these are the labs. You can join R&D companies. You can start your own lab as an R&D, as a R&D company wherein you can work on different materials. If you have heard about DuPont, yeah, 3M, they're all research companies. Research करके कुछ करके they develop their own products and get it in market. And 3M has I don't know how many patents, thousands and lakhs of patents they have. So there are various fields which you can get into, various design field. And design field doesn't give just a back-end thing. It's always a front end. Is you design complete product जो लोग use करते हैं, and you need to think about that before starting the product. So those are future prospects of it. What are the benefits now? Obviously, I already in the first slide itself I said if you are looking for money, don't get into this field, because ये field नहीं है उसके लिए. So what are the benefits then? ये recognition मिलता है, आपका नाम होता है. You really get satisfaction when you develop something new. When those developed products or design products people are using it, वो satisfaction जो मिलता है, उनकी तरफ से जो feedback आता है, that you don't get into any field. Then obviously creativity, नया कुछ करने मिलता है हमेशा. So काफी लोग बोलते हैं कि यार मेरा मंडे जॉब है, मंडे से फ्राइडे में जाता हूँ, कोडिंग करता हूँ, वापस आता हूँ. And I mean, I heard from a lot of IT people, they are just looking for 3 things. कि फ्राइडे वीकेंड मेरा कैसे होने वाला है, वीकेंड में मैं क्या करने वाला हूँ, मेरा अप्रेजल कब होने वाला है, एंड मुझे इंडिया से बाहर कब जाने मिलेगा. I mean, there is nothing more than that for them. It's a mundane job. And yes, you are giving a lot of indirect benefits to the society. If you do something good, if you design something new, which will help the underprivileged, which can help the bottom line of the pyramid, yes, that satisfaction is completely different. A lot of different benefits, indirect benefits for the society. You're doing good for the society. Then myths, yes, this is much more important. काफी लोगों से मैंने सुना है कि हमारे बच्चों को आर्ट आता है, हमारे बच्चों को स्केचिंग अच्छी है, हमारे बच्चा ड्राइंग अच्छी कर लेता है. But is that the requirement for the design? Is that the only requirement for the design? No. So drawing, sketching, ठीक है, that's a skill. Skill can be bought off. अगर कोई अच्छा है तो मैं खरीद सकता हूँ skill, मैं किसी को एम्प्लॉय कर सकता हूँ. But creativity, imagination, I don't think that can be bought off. वो आपको खुद को करना है. So if you are good into that, if you think I can do something new, I can create something new, get into the field. Otherwise सिर्फ sketching आती है या सिर्फ drawing आती है, सिर्फ मैं painting अच्छा कर लेता हूँ देख के, तो I don't think this is the field. क्रिएटिविटी आनी चाहिए, वो इमेजिनेशन होना चाहिए. पेंटिंग बनाता हूँ या स्केच करता हूँ तो वो मैं देख के कर रहा हूँ, बिना देखे मैं अपने इमेजिनेशन से क्या कर रहा हूँ, क्या मैंने बनाया ऐसा कुछ, क्या मुझे लाइट एंड शेडो समझ में आ रही है, क्या मैं मटेरियल समझ सकता हूँ, क्या मैं एक ही प्रोडक्ट डिफरेंट स्केल में दिखा सकता हूँ कि वो प्लास्टिक, एक ही प्रोडक्ट एक ही डिजाइन, वो मुझे प्लास्टिक में दिखाना है, मुझे स्टेनलेस स्टील में दिखाना है, मुझे ग्लास में दिखाना है, कितना फर्क पड़ेगा स्केचिंग में? बहुत फर्क पड़ता है. उसमें सारा कुछ चेंज होता है, टेक्निकलिटीज इन्वॉल्व होना शुरू हो जाती है, प्रपोर्शंस इन्वॉल्व होना शुरू होते हैं. सो इट्स जस्ट अ मिथ कि मुझे स्केचिंग आती है तो मैं इस फील्ड में जाना चाहिए, मुझे ड्राइंग अच्छी आती है तो इस फील्ड में जाना चाहिए. बाकी एस्पेक्ट्स भी काफी इंपॉर्टेंट है, वो भी जरूर देखना जरूरी है. So yes, that's my presentation. Thank you. I think I can open, Swapnil, I can open the forum for the Q&A, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you. I'll stop sharing this.
Yes, everyone. Yeah. So thank you, Mr. Parag. It was a very comprehensive and you can say overall giving complete knowledge of the domain, which is a very vast domain actually, design, and you covered it in a very beautiful way. It was very explanatory, very understanding in a simple way. And thank you very much. It was
यहाँ पे मैं ही as a career counselor, I have many because I face students many a time.
Right.
So with the that is architecture and interior designing.
Mhm.
So these are the two fields, right? But interconnected.
Right.
So what is your direction regarding what is architecture and how they can develop interior designing right from after 12th?
After 12th, I don't see much of institutes as such who really design, who really give interior design field insights. It's basically interior decorations. They don't teach you technicalities of it. They don't teach you services which are required. Simple thing is plumbing service or plumbing service, electrical services, HVAC services. That's really not touched upon. That is really just touched upon. You don't need to get into it. Very few institutes has interior design course of 5 years. Otherwise, just 1 year, 2 year, 3 years. So
So
if you
I
really,
think they can complete their architecture if they want to go with
yeah,
uh,
if you are getting into architecture, that's a different field. It has got technical, a lot of technical things which are involved in that. Architectural, you know, understand the space. Interior design, uh, इंटीरियर डेकोरेशन में यू आर जस्ट डेकोरेटिंग द स्पेस. काफी सारे इश्यूज होते हैं, काफी सारा अंडरस्टैंडिंग होता नहीं है मटेरियल का, हाउ टू यूज दैट मटेरियल, वेयर टू यूज दैट मटेरियल. इट्स मोर ऑफ अ डेकोरेशन देन डिजाइन. So if you really want to get into interior design, get into architecture, and then you can go for that, or else look for a good institute, which is like Ahmedabad. There is an institute, SEP was there, who gives 5 years course for interior design. You can get into that. So you can directly enter the interior design course. But if you do architecture and interior design later on, or maybe you can, with the experience, you can learn interior design after that. So both the fields will be there with you.
Parag, can you type your contact number in the chat box so that they can copy?
Yeah, surely.
Or last slide, if you have that better chat.
No.
Swapnil, you can take.
Yeah. So any more questions?
If they don't have, we can.
Yeah, definitely. So
Here we can, yeah, continue.
yeah, I would like to ask one question actually. Like we both being in the same field.
Right.
Yeah, I want to understand like the statistics. How is the statistics of the market? If you say, like as you gave a very good example of a IT coder, which I liked very much. Like a Monday job.
Yeah, right.
Offshore कब जाना है, appraisal कब होगा, and मेरा weekend plan क्या होगा.
Right, that's the only thing.
And we definitely not fit in that culture actually. If we
Actually, we don't feel. For me, मैं एक सेटस में इसको बोलता हूँ normally. I mean, people may feel bad about it, but it's basically 17-inch world.
yeah. Yes.
Or nowadays, because of laptops, we can say 14-inch world. So reduce हो गया.
Yeah. So basically, I want to know about the statistics. How are the statistics moving? Like IT compare करे, like after Corona, everything is going digital and all.
Right.
So can we say that the scope in this field has increased much wider?
Yeah, much wider because of not only because of COVID or anything, because of people moving onto digital platforms. काफी सारे apps develop हो रहे हैं, काफी सारे startups which are getting into this.
Correct.
So field की requirement काफी ज्यादा हो गई है into digital. UI people, UX people, इनकी demand काफी ज्यादा हो गई है. I mean, lot of product designers are getting into UI UX thing.
Correct.
Because what happens, UI UX needs system thinking. It's not just graphical look and feel, right?
Correct.
So system thinking बहुत कम जगह आता है. ग्राफिक डिजाइन में थोड़ा सा कम पाया जाता है.
Right.
So graphic design, most of the people are doing 2D things. जो सामने दिख रहा है, स्क्रीन पे दिख रहा है, I can undo it and redo it.
Correct.
बाकी चीजों में, if I talk about product design, if I talk about complete system design, उसमें undo करना मुश्किल है.
Correct.
So lot of thinking process, thought process goes behind designing the product and designing the complete what do you call, look and feel तो है ही है, but the complete process जिससे आप पूरा कंप्लीट ऐप करो देखोगे. अगर ऐप में फ्लो क्या है, मैं एंटर करता हूँ, लॉगिन करता हूँ, फिर यहाँ जाता हूँ, फिर वहां जाता हूँ, मुझे कौन सी बटन सामने दिखनी चाहिए, कौन सी अंदर होनी चाहिए. सो यूजर एक्सपीरियंस.
करेक्ट. एंड लाइक मैंने एक सुना है कि इफ देयर इज वन डेवलपर, उसके पीछे 10 डिजाइनर लगते हैं कम से कम.
लगता ही है, lot of things goes in visual impact,
Yeah.
काफी फर्क पड़ता है.
So like अगर आईटी कंपनी को ही देख ले, लोग आईटी की जॉब के पीछे है, तो अगर एक डेवलपर है, वैकेंसी एक डेवलपर फुलफिल कर लेगा, लेकिन डिजाइनर 10 लगेंगे उस कंपनी को,
शायद.
राइट?
Right.
Yeah. So I think this also needs to be like made aware to the people about the scope and the horizons we have.
Yeah, that's what.
Yeah.
That's what I said. Even in my thing, even in my presentation, I said कि इतने लोगों को इतना रिक्वायरमेंट है, ऐसा नहीं कि जॉब्स नहीं है, डिजाइनर के पास कोई जॉब नहीं है या मिलेगा नहीं. गवर्नमेंट में भी है,
Correct.
कॉर्पोरेट्स में भी है, आईटी फील्ड तो है ही है.
Correct. And self employment का तो बेस्ट ऑप्शन है इनके
सेल्फ
लिए,
एम्प्लॉयमेंट के तो ऑप्शन है ही है.
बेस्ट ऑप्शन है.
हाँ.
Like having one laptop or one and a good imagination skill,
Yeah.
that can definitely give them a good opportunities in the market.
Right. I mean, आजकल आप अगर देखो, आप इवन सिंपल बुक्स जो आप पढ़ते हो, वो
Yes.
भी डिजाइन हुई होती है.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
बच्चों की बुक्स भी डिजाइन हुई होती है.
Absolutely.
अगर हमारे टाइम हमने देखा है तो बस सिर्फ लिखा होता था, नो स्केचेस, या स्केच भी होता तो ब्लैक एंड व्हाइट स्केच होता था.
Correct. 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 And e-learning platform is
अब
good.
ई लर्निंग प्लेटफॉर्म देखिए, आप ग्राफिक डिजाइनर्स, प्रोडक्ट डिजाइनर्स, कितना रिक्वायरमेंट है.
Correct.
You need to understand the physics of it, you need to make models of it, you need to explain those with the videos, how it works.
Correct. 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 Absolutely.
So the requirement is too big. I mean,
Yeah. And if I like recently I had one statistics, like उसमें अगर हम बात करें तो comparing all IT fields, अगर मैं सिर्फ like I had some BSc animation and all इसके related I had some statistics. तो compared to all IT fields, like उसको like BIT ले लो, BCom ले लो, BCS ले लो, BCA ले लो, only 3% of the people are pursuing BSc in like multimedia, you can say.
right.
It is, I'm saying, so which is very less compared to the demand in the market.
Right.
So if I'm not wrong, like this is the field where there is high demand and less supply, right?
A lot of fields are there. A lot of fields are there where there are high demand and less supply.
Right.
But people are not choosing those. People are choosing where they know कि इसमें ये मिल रहा है, ये सामने दिख रहा है, काफी सारे लोग यही कर रहे हैं.
Correct. Correct. They're following the trend basically.
Following the trend, yeah.
So that means lack of information.
Lack of awareness, yes.
Lack of awareness, lack of information.
Awareness,
Because
information.
something which is there in their hand, that if doesn't excite them, then it's useless. मैं पानी भी पीता हूँ बॉटल से, तो ये बॉटल डिजाइन हुई है, तो कैसे मैन्युफैक्चर हुई है, कैसे डिजाइन किया हुआ है, ये क्या है, इसका ये कौन करता है, अगर वो क्वेरी करने का या वो क्वेश्चन करने का अगर नहीं है, हाँ, तो वो फिर फायदा नहीं है, क्यूरियोसिटी नहीं है.
Correct.
या उस फील्ड को ऐसा देखा नहीं गया आज तक.
Correct. It has never been seen as a career. It is seen as a hobby, basically.
It is seen as a hobby.
And
People
that
has
thing
never
you just told that sketches, मेरा बच्चा बहुत अच्छा sketch करता है. तो इस तरह के पेरेंट्स को हम क्या इंफॉर्मेशन दे सकते हैं, हाउ दे कैन टेस्ट, और जैसे अभी क्यूरियोसिटी है, so we can mold them with that curiosity and we can give direction right from childhood only. So what you say about these things?
Yeah, people need to be observant. ऑब्जर्वेशन अगर अच्छा है और मुझे क्यूरियोसिटी है कि ये कैसे काम करता है या कैसे बना हुआ है, या इसको मैं ऐसे स्केच भी कर रहा हूँ तो मैं इसका फील कैसे लाऊं. अगर उसका प्लास्टिक फील है दिख रहा है मुझे सामने, तो मैं प्लास्टिक फील कैसे लाऊं, या उसका रबर फील दिख रहा है तो मैं रबर फील स्केचिंग में कैसे लाऊं. अगर उतना भी क्यूरियोसिटी है तो डन. सिर्फ स्केच करना है या सिर्फ बनाना ऑन पेपर विदाउट एनी क्यूरियोसिटी, विदाउट एनीथिंग नोइंग इट, कोई फायदा नहीं है. It's just a skill set you will be developing later on.
Here we can suggest drawing teachers to develop their curiosity while just teaching them drawing.
Yeah, everything.
At least they can start.
Yeah, every surface has a different reflective index. Plastic कम reflect करेगा, rubber zero reflection करेगा. So everything has their own this thing.
Swapnil, you can also put your number so that students can take appointment for one-to-one with you and Parag.
Yes.
You can connect with them. Students, Nitisha, can you just open your video and mic and just share what was your reaction? Anyone in the participant? Anyone who is doing their engineering or after 12 they are looking for engineering here participant? Swapnil, you can carry on if you have.
Yes. Okay. So if we are not having any more questions, I think we can take a leave. And I would again thank on behalf of PMA and all the dignitaries, all the participants to Mr. Parag for his valuable time and very valuable insights, very comprehensive insights, because design is a very vast domain, and he like covered those all domains in a very beautiful way in this short span. So it was really great, Mr. Parag, and I would once again thank Mr. Parag.
I will add for Parag.
Yeah.
He's designing many great things in Pune only. I think he cannot. Can you give Parag just idea about what you are doing and what is your achievement? That will be, I think, motivational for me.
See, currently, if I need to say, we are designing a lot of robotics for defense. That's DRDO. A lot of reverse engineering we're doing for Indian Air Force for these fighter planes and other things. So all those product needs a lot of design skills and engineering skills.
That's
So,
really great.
yeah,
So it's connected with the Indian Army, you can say, the Indian defense. So that's
defense
really...
and Air Force we're doing. Now we're looking for Navy also. So yeah,
that's really great.
Yeah.
So you are contributing to the country as well.
Yeah, that's what I said. You can contribute to the society or to the own country.
It's really great to hear that.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
You're having a very great personality over here, we must say.
And Parag has completed his masters from NID. So Parag, can you just tell us ki NID campus, what you say about that campus?
NID campus, 2 minute में नहीं बता पाऊंगा. Anyway, basically in design field, what I regularly say is always campus learning. Faculty कितना पढ़ाता है वो important नहीं है, campus काफी कुछ पढ़ा देता है, काफी कुछ सिखा देता है. Because अगर आप सोच रहे हो there are 10 different disciplines और 10 different disciplines के आप student के साथ, colleagues के साथ या what do you call batchmates के साथ बैठे हो, तो you learn different things. तो सभी फील्ड का आपको थोड़ा थोड़ा नॉलेज मिलते रहता है, आप देखते रहते हो. You move into different places. I mean, if I remember, अगर मुझे कंप्यूटर का काम है या कंप्यूटर लैब में काम है तो मैं कंप्यूटर लैब में बैठा हूँ तो सभी फील्ड के लोग बैठे हुए हैं, वहां से लर्निंग होती है. आप वर्कशॉप में बैठे हो, हैंड्स ऑन स्किल्स कर रहे हो, कुछ बना रहे हो, प्रोडक्ट बना रहे हो, तो वहां भी डिफरेंट फील्ड के लोग बैठे हुए हैं, वो अपना अपना काम कर रहे हैं, तो आपको हर चीज का नॉलेज मिलता है, हर चीज दिखती है कि ये कैसा बन रहा है, क्या हो रहा है. सो एनआईडी में कैंपस लर्निंग इज मच मोर इम्पोर्टेंट. बहुत अच्छा होता है. काफी इंस्टीट्यूट्स में कैंपस लर्निंग नहीं है. लोग इंस्टीट्यूट में जाते हैं, क्लास अटेंड करते हैं और घर जाते हैं या हॉस्टल जाते हैं. सो कैंपस लर्निंग इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. मेरे ख्याल से उसके कारण जो इफेक्ट होता है या जो फर्क पड़ता है या जो लोगों से सीखने मिलता है. हम लोग कॉन्फ्रेंसेस अटेंड करते हैं, हम लोग कॉन्फ्रेंस अटेंड करते हैं, क्या देखते क्या है वहां पर, बेसिकली वही होता है. बाकी लोगों ने क्या किया है उनके प्रेजेंटेशन देखते हैं, राइट, उससे हमारा लर्निंग होता है. दिस इज द सेम थिंग. यहाँ आप जब लर्न कर रहे हो तभी आपको ये सब चीजें दिख रही है, तो इम्प्रूवमेंट का स्कोप हर जगह दिखता है हमें कि ये हम जो कर रहे हैं ये लास्ट नहीं है, इसके आगे काफी कुछ है. यू कैन इम्प्रूव अ लॉट. हर चीज में इम्प्रूवमेंट दिखती है कि नहीं इन्होंने ऐसा किया, ग्राफिक डिजाइनर ऐसे काम करते हैं, हमारे प्रोडक्ट में भी, हमारे फील्ड में भी ये दिखनी चाहिए, ये स्किल या ये फिनिश या ये रिफाइनमेंट बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है हर चीज में. तो वो फिनिश जो बोलते हैं ना, फाइन, इसके आगे नहीं हो सकता, वो लिमिट तक पहुंचना बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है. वो सब कैंपस लर्निंग से होते हैं, बाहर से लर्निंग में होता है. आप सीनियर से, और एनआईडी इज ओपन कैंपस, आप सीनियर जूनियर ऐसा कोई वो नहीं है. आप हर आदमी को, हर स्टूडेंट को पूछ सकते हो कि इसको और कैसे कर सकते हैं, या क्या आपका इनपुट्स है, या आपको क्या लगता है ये चलेगा मार्केट में, पसंद आएगा लोगों को, नहीं आएगा. आप 3 डिजाइन करते हो, 3 डिजाइन में से लोगों के साथ सर्वे कर सकते हो वहीं पे कि आपको क्या पसंद आ रहा है और क्यों पसंद आ रहा है. सो वहीं सर्वे हो जाता है. So a lot of learning happens in the campus.
100% I agree, because I have enjoyed campus in Nagpur Lalit Kala Vibhag. And there I was from dramatics only, but I was learning with that photography, fine arts department was there. All fine arts students were there. So dance, performing arts, visual arts.
Right.
So I learned a lot about reading visual arts.
That's what. So you need to keep your
Yeah.
eyes and mind open.
So
दोनों open होगा तो
aesthetics,
problem नहीं है.
I think aesthetics is very, very important part in the design.
Right.
Yes.
So that's the main field. Aesthetic is important, but aesthetic comes second. First is usability. Usability नहीं होगा तो aesthetic कोई काम का नहीं है.
So
So that's the difference between interior design and decoration. Simple thing. So interior
yes,
decoration is just leading aesthetics. कि मुझे ये अच्छा लग रहा है, but कितने दिन अच्छा लगेगा? मैं बोर नहीं हो जाऊंगा.
right.
So that difference is much more important.
Pallavi, do you want to say ask something? Pallavi Anshwar. Okay. We can understand actually students are in multiple things,
Right.
but this YouTube link will be helpful for all such. While career counseling also, we can provide this knowledge. So Parag, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Now to Swapnil.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Thank you, Swapnil. Thanks,
Thank you.
PMA.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes. Thank you. Good night. Take care, everyone.
Thank you. Good night.
Yes, yes.